Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back again with another pick a card reading, but this time it's going to be on your yearly horoscope for each astrological sun sign for 2023. So this is not just, 1 month. This is every month out of the year. You will be going back to this video every month of this year. I will pull one card for each month of this year for your astrological sun sign, and you'll be able to see what's in store for you on top of the monthly horoscopes that I do every month. So if you haven't seen last year's, you should click last year's to put a link to up here. I kept going back to it. It was super accurate for me, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And we're just going to dive right in. So remember, these readings are all alleged, friend tapers only. Let's get started. Aries, this is for your 2023 yearly horoscopes. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. But none of you just a heart says thanks, you get money directly. Okay, Aries. So let's do the first month, which is January. So January here, we have the Empress. So the Empress is about motherhood or nurturing. So maybe some of you are interested in conceiving. But for the most part, Empress is also about self-love, self-care, and caring and nurturing the people around us. So it looks like a major overarching theme for January is going to be about the care that you have for yourself and for others and how to be even, honest, and equal with that. It seems like sharing and expressing love is going to be a major focus. So February here, we have Temperance. Temperance is about patience and balance. So it looks like there might be a hesitation or a setback or just something that's going to take longer than you would have liked in February. It also looks like you might be sharing something important with someone, or someone might be sharing something important with you, or maybe teamwork is important here. March, we have the Fool, spontaneity. So maybe a spontaneous trip, a spontaneous adventure, something out of the blue will happen. I also see the Fool as a bit naive. So maybe you were naive to something and you learned something. But the Fool is also a risk that pays off, or I guess I should say a leap of faith that pays off. Wheel of Fortune is more risk. So it looks like there's a brand new, fresh start. Something crazy out of the blue, something new, fresh. It's fun. It's also child energy as well. Okay, so January, February, March, right? January, February, March, April. Okay, so for April, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So you might have to spend a little bit extra money. Maybe something costs a little bit more extra money than you realized. Maybe finances get a little bit more tight. Or a delay in receiving those finances. We also see the Ace of Pentacles when it's reversed as potentially realizing that you're giving too much to someone who doesn't deserve it, or maybe you're not receiving the reward that you feel like you needed to, and you're going to be addressing that in that particular time. Okay, January, February, March, April, May. So we have the Magician here for May. May is communication. So it looks to me like some important piece of information will be given to you or you'll receive, but I also see the Magician as speaking your truth. So there's some sort of honesty or truth or something that is communicated that is very important. We're also looking at the Magician here as a healthy communication. So a healthy communication will transpire this month that will really propel something forward or advance something or help heal something. It could also be knowledge that is gained. Okay, so June, the High Priestess, divine timing. So something that you've been waiting for, a reward that requires divine timing will happen in June. I also see the High Priestess here as like healing and trust and intuition. So definitely going to get some sort of message or feeling or vibe or, download or dream. Trust as well. Someone you're really going to be able to trust. You're going to be able to really trust someone in June. Okay, July, Seven of Wands. Ooh, an underdog proving themselves. You're going to be vindicated for something, and you're going to prove yourself for something in July. It's the truth. I also see the Seven of Wands here as fighting for something that was worth it. August, the Lover's card is reversed. So there does seem to be, for some of you, it could indicate a breakup, right? Or a separation from someone that you used to care about. But with the Lover's card reversed, to me, it tells me that you're combating some sort of norm, some sort of social norm, or something that most people would deem normal, you deem as not something you're interested in. So I see this as a self-realization about what you want from other people versus what other people want from you. And that is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, right? Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's in August. Okay. September. Whew. Judgment. So, judgment is about other people and their opinion. There's a rallying of support for you in September. There's a rallying of the troops. It seems like you might have a new friend group or new coworkers or something, but there's a lot of people that are behind you and supporting you and connecting with you. It seems like other people's opinions of you are going to matter tremendously, and it is going to help you and propel something forward. You're having support for something. This is October. Page of Pentacles reverse. So expectations were not met on something in October, but it was not something that was supposed to work out. So the Page of Pentacles reverse says like you didn't reach an expectation with something, but you didn't need to reach that expectation with something. It was short-sighted. I also see that as sometimes not getting some sort of financial advancement that you were hoping to, but you will eventually. November, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Some of you might be switching careers or really figuring something out in your career that you've been trying to figure out all year. I also see the Queen of Pentacles reversed as figuring out that your version of instability is your version of stability is other people's versions of instability. So for me, I think it seems like, again, we're looking at non-conventional means and really realizing what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel safe, and what you like versus what other people are trying to tell you. And that is November. Okay, so then we have December. I believe this is the last one, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. And then for December, we have the Four of Swords reverse, not taking no for an answer. So to me, that's about finding out what it is exactly that you want to fight for and fighting for tooth and nail. I think the overarching theme of this year is going to be figuring out what it is that you truly value, who it is you truly value, and what it is that you really want to do and who you want to be. Like, it seems like a lot of trial and error, a lot of mistakes are going to be made this year that try to finally shape you to be the person that you've always wanted to become. So let's pull a house focus in astrology, the 4th house. So again, home, family, and comfort, major focus this year, Cancer energy. And then we have Uranus, curveballs. Again, you're different. You're not going to have the normal energies that most other people have. You're going to be living something non-conventional this year. Scorpio, transformative. And that's also about power. Power dynamics are going to be a major focus, transformation, comfort, safety, and a lot of unexpected changes. So remember, if you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. But I use it as a heart. Says thanks. You can give me money directly. Good luck, Aries. Taurus, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link on PayPal down below. It's one of the heart says thanks, you get money directly. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick one card for each month of this year, and we're going to see what the focus is. So let's get started here. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed for January. So it looks like your stability and what it is that makes you feel stable, what it is that makes you feel secure is going to be in question. I think you might have to be getting out of your comfort zone in January, and you might be having to do some things that you normally wouldn't do. It's okay to challenge yourself a little bit. Okay, then we have February here. 3 of Wands reverse. Ooh, something completely unexpected. So someone is going to bring something to you that's going to enlighten you and make you go down a different direction you normally wouldn't have. There's just something that you're going to have like an epiphany, and it's going to be granted to you via something or someone else. A circumstance is going to change your trajectory this year, and it's going to happen in February. March, the Sun. That's a bit unhappiness when it's reversed. But to me, that's about you being unhappy with yourself. And I think come March, you're going to really realize, wait a minute. What the fuck was I doing? Why was I doing that again? Why was I acting that way? Why was I, why did I look that way? Why did I have that certain appearance? Why did I do that certain thing? Was I doing that for me or for other people? I think you're going to really realize a lot of the stuff you were doing were not for what you wanted and were for other people. Someone important is coming into your life the month before who's really going to give you your groove back. Stella's getting her groove back. And by March, January, February, March. Yeah, by March, I really feel like you're going to be like, bitch, what the fuck was I doing? I lost myself a little bit there. April, we have the 7 of Wands reverse. Oh, yeah. And then you are going to have full-blown confidence come April, because that's like, I'm not proving myself to you. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. I'm going to be who I want to be, do what I want to do. I don't give a fuck. Take no charge. You are going to be on one. in April. Like attitude on a 10, confidence on a 10. No one can tell me shit. I'm going to get everything I want. I don't give a fuck. Take no prisoners. Suck my dick. Like that is the vibe. Okay. And it's a healthy vibe. It's not an unhealthy vibe. That's a healthy vibe. Okay, in May, we have the Page of Pentacles. Huge reward in May. Some potentially financial. Could be an upgrade, promotion, or just money in general. And I see that as expectations are met. So for me, it seems like you might feel challenged by either someone or something, either the month prior or this month in May. And you will hit that goal, you will hit that marker, and you will exceed expectations. June, the Seven of Swords. Oh, yeah. Now, come June, I do think you might have an enemy, but you're okay with that. The Seven of Swords tells me that you are willing to be victorious and achieve your goals at any and all cost. And if people don't like that, you're okay with that. So that's why the Seven of Swords to me is not necessarily a bad thing, because you're like, yeah, if someone's mad at the fact that I was going to get what I wanted and I was going to do everything it took to achieve that, then that's their problem, not mine. And if they don't like me, I'm okay with that. I think you're confident and happy to have some sort of opposition in June, because it means that you finally caught the attention of the people you were trying to get the attention of. July, the Page of Cups is reversed. So Page of Cups reversed tells me July is where you're going to start to be a little bit more sensitive. This is where a lot of times the compartmentalization that you were doing, or the pushing your feelings aside, or the hustle mentality is going to kind of take a little bit of a toll. So in July, I am seeing you guys have to kind of refocus and kind of reshift your focus towards friends, family, emotions, caring, self-care. It just seems like we're going to be a lot more sensitive and kind of have to really come back down to earth, which is okay. Just, have to take a little bit more of a slower approach in July and really nurture our heart. August, Six of Wands. And August, you're going to feel your most confident and your most hot, which is interesting here because we're already seeing a lot of confident, but then Six of Wands is your biggest peak. Quite interesting. I did not expect you to have a peak. I thought these would have been your peak, but this is your peak in August. I think it's because Six of Wands usually indicates a big accomplishment. So maybe you're going to be applauded, like Randy Williams said. It just seems like people are going to see your value. So maybe you're going to win an award, or see some sort of recognition, or get feedback from someone that's just going to make you feel like, I did it. I think you're finally going to get the recognition for all the hard work you did in the previous months, come August. So September, we have the Five of Swords reversed. I am seeing a little bit of a petty issue between you and someone else. It looks like it might be a major focus in September. It seems like maybe someone's taking credit for something that you did or that they didn't do, or maybe there's a miscommunication or something. There's details missing. Maybe there's like pieces missing to a puzzle you have to figure out. It does look like small little minute details and issues, or minor details and miscommunications are going to be a major focus in September. It seems like might be some setbacks. October, Ace of Wands, the return of an old issue. So the return of an old person or the return of an old issue is what we're going to be seeing in October. So something is going to rear its head from the past. I don't think it's going to be solved, but I do think that it's going to give you information you didn't know previously. November, Eight of Pentacles, hard work. You're going to be really busy in November. Like, really busy. So you might not have time to do a lot of other things other than keep your head down, keep your pace, and work. Very busy year for you this year, but November is just like chaos, to be honest. So just try to enjoy it. Very productive, though. And then December, we have the Eight of Cups. That's about walking away from something. To me, not shocking to see an Eight of Cups ending out the year for you. That's about walking away from things that give you stress. I think because you're going to be so busy and productive this year, you're going to really realize, I don't need things that are stressing me out. I'm completely ending chapters, walking away, and separating from things that stress me out and don't fulfill my cup. So, all right, let's see what the house in astrology is the focus. Eighth house. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you're not afraid to play a little bit with your shadow side this year. I think for you, things that are in the dark are to be pulled out to light, and a little bit of a villain energy is not always the end all be all. Uranus, curveballs. This is popular already this year, I'm starting to see. Okay, Uranus is about unpredictability and kind of enjoying to break up the status quo and social norm. And Sagittarius, being yourself, being honest, and being a truth teller. Telling the truth is a big thing because 8th house is secrets and Sagittarius is truth. Telling the truth and gaining knowledge is the major overarching theme. So hopefully you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. But you as the heart says thanks. You get money directly. Until next time, good luck, Taurus. Gemini, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. But the heart says thanks, you get money directly. Okay. So we're going to pull one card for each month of the year. And we'll see how it goes for you. So first and foremost, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so January is the 9 of Pentacles. So for some of you who are not in relationships, that is about a focus on being single. So perhaps we're really going to start entertaining some good people this month. For those of you that are in a relationship, maybe it means you're not going to be. But that's not what that only means. The 9 of Pentacles is also about doing things for you. And it's about really appreciating your me time. So 9 of Pentacles for Gemini for January of this year, you're going to be focused on yourself and kind of only yourself. And I'm kind of giving you permission to be a little bit more self-focused and a little bit more self-motivated. It's also about nurturing your talents that are lucrative. So any hobbies or anything like that, it does seem like you're going to gain a lot of success through your talents and your abilities and your skill sets. Okay. So February, the Queen of Swords is reversed. Ooh. Okay, so obviously Queen of Swords, sometimes you have to be careful with the way you articulate yourselves in February because sometimes Queen of Swords can alienate people or push them away or maybe says something inarticulate. But my inclination here with the Queen of Swords being reversed tells me that you're alienating yourself from people that don't believe in you. You're alienating yourself from people that are not kind. The Queen of Swords to me seems more intentional with the previous 9 of Pentacles because that means that you're knowing what your worth is and you're knowing what you deserve. And I do see you telling someone off in February that deserves it. Okay. March, Page of Swords. Ooh. Oh yeah. You are very, okay. So already seeing you guys are being very smart and very quick this year. Even more so than natural for a Gemini. The Page of Swords tells me that you are absolutely willing to fight this year. And I think you have pinpointed exactly what you want to fight for and who you want to fight and what fight is worth it and what fight isn't come March. I think you guys are really starting to figure out like, this is the opportunity I want. I'm doing what it takes to get it and I'm seizing it. There's some sort of major opportunity in March that you are going to run full speed ahead at and you are more than prepared to fight for it and willing to knock anyone out of your way for that goal. April, 9 of Swords. Okay, a little bit of stress here. But again, if we're looking at the 9 of Pentacles as starting off the year and then we're 4 months in, January, February, March, April, we're in April and the 9 of Swords is there, you're not upset about this. Look at all the sword suits. You're ready and you're prepared. The 9 of Swords says that, okay, yeah, there's a little bit of stress. There's a little bit of anxiety. There's a lot going on. I'm spread a little thin this month, but I have my swords ready and I'm ready to fight for what I need to. It seems like you guys are more than prepared. You guys are going into battle this year, ready to receive your awards and ready to win the war. Like, by April, I think you're really going to be like, yeah, I have a lot of things that I'm doing. I'm a little bit scattered and my time is thin. But guess what? I'm prepared to win and you will be winning. So we're seeing a little bit of chaos. There's a lot on your plate in January, February, March, April. In April, there's a lot on your plate in April, but you can handle it. Okay, January, February, March, April, May. Okay, so we're looking at Queen of Wands reversed. Ooh. Wow, this is such an interesting year. So Queen of Wands being reversed in May tells me that slight burnout. You might have burned yourself out a little bit too much in the beginning of the year. That's okay. The Queen of Wands is also, to me, about sometimes neglecting yourself. So we really need to make sure we're looking our best, feeling our best. Make sure you're eating properly. I especially feel like with the Queen of Wands, some of you might not be eating properly or underweight or something because it seems like we might really be neglecting our bodies. I really keep hearing like underweight, like be careful. Now with the Queen of Wands also, it tells me that tempers are rising with you and someone. Sometimes, I mean, that could be hot, I guess, if you like a little bit of like a bratty energy. But the Queen of Wands to me makes me feel like there is a temperatures are rising with you and another person. And I don't like the energy because the Queen of Wands is reversed. So why are you reversed? To me, that makes me feel like, yes, maybe you're lashing out at someone who doesn't deserve it. But I feel strongly that for most of you, this is going to be someone here that you're afraid to cause a problem with, but is inevitable. And I don't like the way you're being treated by someone in May. Okay, we have June. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, right? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yep. By June, the previous situation will either be sorted out and on better terms, or something brand new will be in its place. Because the Ace of Cups is a beautiful bond. That is true love. That is a loving bond. That is a caring, super emotional moment. So I think in June, you guys are going to have one of the most loving bonds ever show itself to you. It could be someone that you know. It could be someone you had issues with previously in the year, or it could be someone brand new that is a budding romance or a budding loving bond. So it could be romance. It could be just platonic. All it is that it's an authentic, loving bond that will be shared with you in June, and it is going to be absolutely beautiful and is going to be the major focus of your month. Okay, July, Six of Cups. Interesting. Some sort of past wound or past life karma will be healed. Something from your past will be understood and completed. This is a cycle completion. I feel like with July, June, and May, June, July, I feel like there's a theme here of a really hard conversation that is going to be had over the course of 3 months and will be completely healed come July. Especially with that Six of Cups, when it tells me something from the past year resurfaces and it's really healing for you. Okay, August. The King of Pentacles is reversed. There's a switch up in career. There's a direction switch, or something takes off, or there's an opportunity that you did not expect. So there's a slight change. It's not bad, because I know people are like, King of Pentacles reverse is bad. No, it's not bad. It's a direction switch. Because remember, if we're coming from a place of healing, we healed a wound, direction switch come August. September, King of Swords. Ooh, yep, super ambitious. Holy shit. I definitely see a majorly ambitious thing happening in September. It looks like whatever that switch is has given you a new platform, a new way to express yourself, a new way to speak. The King of Swords here tells me that it's also very, very like me, myself, and I. Like I've got this. You're on a pedestal in September, and you're speaking your truth and you're saying whatever you want to say. Very, 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 very pointed with your words, but you're an expert. You know what you're talking about, and you're shining. Because remember, sword suits are kind of your home suit here as a Gemini. October, the Lover's card is reversed. Oh, shit. Well, I guess some of you might see that as like an ex or something that you're dealing with. But with the Lover's card reverse, that tells me that you are really, really, really focusing, again, on yourself. Like October to me is like, I need to do what I need to do. And I need to be the person I need to be. And I don't really give a shit. Like, when I tell you Geminis are not going to give a fuck this year, you're not giving a fuck. The filter is gone. And in October, your filter is really gone. Because to me, it seems with the Lover's card reverse, you're like, I'm not interested in having people like me. I'm interested in having people hear me and see me. And the Lover's card tells me that you're realizing a lot of people were not there for you in the long run. And they're not supposed to be there for you in the long run. To me, the Lover's card reverse tells me I don't need codependence. I don't need people that are going to blow smoke up my ass. I don't need fake friends. I don't need fake people. I'm good on my own. And I think you're really going to realize that someone wasn't worth it and someone was worth it. So there's someone here that you're like, you are worth it to have in my life, and someone else you're like, you're not. Okay, then we have November here, Four of Swords, or C, Four of Swords. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm not feeling sorry for others. Woo. Okay, November, it does look like here you are not mad at the decisions that you have made. There's a recollection and a going back over of all the decisions that you made over the year, and you're not mad. The Four of Swords is reversed. You are going to make a lot of hard decisions this year, but they are going to be the right decision to make. They're not hurtful. They're intense and emotionally heavy, but you are making the right decisions, even though you have to prioritize yourself. And people are going to think you're selfish this year. It's okay. And you're going to really be comfortable with that in November. To me, it seems like come November, other people are going to realize why you made the decisions you made this year. Yes. Look at us ending strong here in December with the Empress. The Empress is about coming into your power and people respecting you. You will be extremely respected by the end of the year. Your self-love will be at an all-time high, maybe motherhood for some of you, parental energy. But the Empress here is like, I love myself. I love other people. I nurtured them in the way that they need to be nurtured. I nurtured myself, and I'm going to blossom and grow and be the best version of myself. I really feel like people are going to understand all the decisions you made up until this point, and I really feel like people are going to understand what it means to love and be loved by you. Very interesting year for Geminis. The 9th house. Okay, higher learning and travel. Travel is an important thing this year, I feel like. Change as well. Lots of change. Neptune, illusion, disillusionment. Okay, you guys are really chasing your dreams, but I also see that as you guys being like, other people's perception of me is not my business. That's a very big thing this year. Yep, Aries. See? Selfish. If people think I'm selfish and spontaneous and impulsive, fuck them. I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. Let's go. If you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. As one of you is the heart says thanks. You get money directly. Until next time, good luck, Geminis. Cancer. This is your 2023 horoscope. One card for each month. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. As one of you is the heart says thanks. You get money directly. So let's get started. I'm going to try to move quickly here because I don't want to bore you guys to death. So let's see. January. Ooh, Judgment is reversed. Okay. Judgment reversed tells me that in January, I see you guys feeling a little bit embarrassed or feeling like you don't have the support that you wanted. I think that the universe is pushing you to be a little bit more secure and confident in what you desire without having the backing of everyone all the time. Excuse me, it's the truth. Sometimes doing things on your own is important. February, the 6 of Swords is reversed. Yes. And I also think for you in February, I think Cancers are going to really learn, I don't need to change. Some of you might have to reassess your relationship with social media. And some of you might have a trip that has some sort of delay or a trip might have some sort of importance. But with the 6 of Swords reversed, it tells me you're not changing and you don't need to change. And even though people don't really believe in me or see my vision, I'm going to be consistent with it. I'm going to follow it through. Very important realization here for your ideas and your path in February. March, we have the 9 of Cups reversed. Yes, you're not going to be getting your rewards until the end of the year. So I think that you're really going to realize in March, this is going to take a lot longer. Things are going to require a lot more effort. I'm okay with that. The 9 of Cups says you're going to be like humbled and be like, you know what? I don't need instant gratification. I don't need the reward right now. I know what I'm doing is smart and I have my plan. So a lot of planning in March. Okay, April, we have the Tower reverse. See? Now, April is where you get to say, I told you so to people, because the Tower reverse tells me that you've been restructuring and avoiding drama for a long time because you felt it at the beginning of the year. Everyone else didn't. So you're going to be watching everyone else's house of cards crumble while you sit there and go, bitch, I told you so. Mine is good because I made a stabler foundation than you did. And you knew, and now I knew I was right the whole time. And now you look stupid. So very confident come April. May, we have the 3 of Cups. So someone is definitely going to be slightly jealous of you, but I think it's because they're comparing themselves to you and they're frustrated that you got ahead by doing something differently. So I also see that in May, I see you celebrating something that you're very proud of, but you do have a hater. I think that this is not the worst thing in the world. To me, I'm hearing healthy competition and you're okay with it. Again, you're not mad. You're not like, oh my God, this person. You're like, good, healthy competition. Because I see that as like McDonald's and Wendy's competing with each other. And McDonald's was better prepared and you're McDonald's and Wendy's just lost out. Okay, this May. June. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Something requires more of your time. You have a hyper focus in June. Right? That's June, January, February, March, April, May, June. Something requires more of your time in June. Like it's, how do I word this? Basically, you're going to be a bit tunnel visioned on one aspect of your life or one specific thing, and it's going to require almost all of your time. It's okay to put all of your chips in one basket for this month because you need to. July, Death card reverse. See? Because In July, you will have avoided another pitfall. Damn, you guys have very strong intuition this year. You will have avoided another pitfall, and the death card, when it's reversed, tells me that you will have realized that things needed to change before they actually needed to change. This is great. You are avoiding 2 major pitfalls this year, 2. And the death card, when it's reversed, tells me there's a rebirth of who you are. People are going to see you differently come July because they're going to be like, okay, the first time I could have said was a fluke, but the second time you actually know what the fuck you're talking about. August, justice reverse. And come August, someone that did you dirty is going to get what they deserve. Someone who either stole something from you or mimicked you or talked shit or something. Someone is going to get what they deserved come justice, August. Justice card's reverse, which says, bitch, I told you so. It seems like the Justice card reverse also means maybe there might be a small setback for you. But again, if we're seeing a ton of preparation, you would have already seen this coming. So I think it's going to be for other people around you that they're going to get what they fucking deserve. I see you just eating popcorn this month and enjoying and sitting back and be like, baby, my fruits have been growing. I'm enjoying my fruits. Yours died. Your tree died, but mine's blossoming. Would you like an apple? Okay, so you see September, the start. Yeah, period. September, you're going to feel like you are that bitch, okay? The star is about being on stage, an audience. So perhaps you're going to be seen and applauded for something. Again, with the star here, though, everyone's looking at you. So everyone's fucking looking at you. And I think a lot of people are going to ask you how you did something in September. People are going to be looking up to you, looking to you for advice or looking to you for something. I also see you shining very bright and being very noticeable. Everyone's going to notice you. October here, we have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, see, that's about you fighting so hard and having your victory lap. And in October here, it seems like you're going to really be comfortable in making decisions that are hard. I think you're going to have to make one hard decision that is going to be a little bit tough in the beginning in October, but you're going to realize that victory comes at all. Victory requires me to be comfortable at all costs. Like basically saying like risk reward, like it's okay. Like I understand I have to make a hard decision this month. I'm good with it. November here, we have the 5 of Swords reversed. Okay, one small issue with November. 5 of Swords reversed is about missing something. And I don't think you miss something. I think someone around you missed something. So you're going to be frustrated in November because you're going to be like, I trusted this person and I feel like they screwed me over. They didn't. So this is just a small setback in November where you're going to be like, wait, I'm second guessing myself. Like, did this person deceive me? Did I trust the wrong person? Was I wrong? You were right. This is actually just a simple mistake. There's a simple, honest mistake that's not that serious that you're going to get paranoid about. Trust the fact that this is just a human error. Not a big deal. And then December here, we have the Page of Cups reverse. Yeah, so as we're rounding off the year in December with the Page of Cups reverse, that tells me that you're really going to be getting back in touch with your emotions because it seems like, again, I'm seeing this as a pattern for most of the signs this year, but for you especially, it seems like you've been really frustrated with people this year and you're going to be really frustrated with people. And I do think you're going to have a little bit less of a welcoming attitude than you used to. That's going to be coming back to you in December. Come December, you're going to be like, I don't want to be seen as cold. I don't want to be seen as someone that doesn't care. I just had to turn that part of me off so I could be productive this year. And I think you're going to really get that back in December. So interesting here. All right, let's see. The 5th house. So Leo ruled house. Creatively, a lot of creative people are going to have success this year. But I also see that as bigger is better. Like you're going to be bold and big this year. A lot of fun, too. South Node. See? That's about karma. Karma, baby. Other people's karma and yours. And Scorpio here. Power. I see you in a position of power, and I see power dynamics at play. So, hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's links to my PayPal down below. But if you heart says thanks, you get money directly. Until next time, good luck, Cancer. Leo, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. Make sure if you like these, you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. It's button on your bits of heart says thanks. You can run directly. So what we are going to do is we're going to be pulling one card for each month of the year. So let's get started. First and foremost, we have January. Ooh, Seven of Wands reverse. You don't want to prove yourself to someone or something. You feel like, fuck that. I'm not proving myself. I don't need to prove myself. I don't give a fuck what you think. Love this energy. I agree. I think for you, you know what you want to do and you're going to continue to do it regardless of what anyone thinks. Love that energy. Keep that spunk and that attitude going all of January. February, the Nine of Wands is reverse. Ooh. There's a hesitation here. I see you walking on eggshells and being slightly hesitant because you don't want to rock the boat. Fuck that. Rock the boat. Rock the boat in February. Tip it over. You need to. I'm not going to explain further. You are going to know what this means when it happens. March, Three of Pentacles. Definitely feel like you're going to have a great moment in your career in March, or your job. I also see the Three of Pentacles as you putting in a lot of work into something. So I see you head down, mind your business, hyper-focused on a specific goal, and it'll be extremely lucrative for you. April, Five of Wands. Ooh, that's competition. There is some form of competition, and it is healthy come April. I see you competitive with someone or something, and I think it's really healthy, and I think it's going to reinvigorate your energy. You're ready to compare to someone or have something compare. To me, I see this as like the month before, you know, designing something and then throwing it out to the competitors the next month. So for me, I really feel like you're very confident in something. And so you're okay with healthy competition. May here, Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, it's a little bit of a lazy mentality. I'm not mad at it. It seems like you're going to probably be nurturing your emotions, other people, and things like that in May. I don't think you're going to be super productive in May, and I don't think you need to be. I think that was the previous months, and in May here, I think you're realizing I can't really put more effort into this. It's a timing thing, not an effort thing, so I have to be patient and wait for something. An opportunity, it's a timing issue. June, Eight of Cups. Ooh, Eight of Cups upright. Interesting. I see you walking away from someone in June. I see you emotionally walking away from someone. You were too attached, or they were too attached. And it's a healthy boundary that is going to be placed with you and someone else. July, strength, stubbornness, but inner strength as well. So in July, it seems like you're going to be focused on your physical, definitely a focus on your physical body, maybe like athleticism or something. But I also just see in July, I see a focus on continuing something that you let go. So some sort of thread or opportunity that you like put on pause or let go of, you're picking back up and you're finishing. You're completing something you left to die. And then this is what? August. This is August. So 10 of Pentacles is reversed. Oh yeah, because it seems like for you, you're realizing that your long-term goals are going to change. Come August, your long-term goals are changing. What you thought you wanted and what you really want are going to be slightly different, and your long-term goals are changing because you're realizing, that was short-sighted. Actually, I want to do this. Love that. Very, very confident though. This is not you being stupid. It's you being confident. September, the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. Oh, wow. You are going to be completely out of your comfort zone and out of your element and challenge yourself tremendously in September. There's a big challenge with a big reward in September. It's going to be something completely new that you're not super knowledgeable in, but you're going to have a lot of fun. October, Two of Cups reversed. So it looks like in October here, it looks like you're going to realize that the perception that other people have of you and the perception you have of yourself are conflicting, and you're reworking that. So I don't know how it's going to be worked. I'm not sure who's right or wrong. You'll be figuring that out. But the perception people have of you and the perception you have of yourself are going to be more in line with each other and in tune with each other come October. November, we have the Sun reversed. Now, November, it seems here that you might feel like you need to pull yourself inwards. I think in November, you're going to dim your own shine. I am seeing you feel almost like down and out. Don't do this. When the sun is reversed, it tells me you're feeling not so bright, not so happy. It seems like someone else might have tried to dim your shine. Don't let them. The sun being reversed in November tells me it's your job to make sure that you work on your happiness. And being happy is a choice. And I think you're really going to realize what makes you happy and what makes you unhappy. And then we have December here, the Knight of Cups, a lot of emotional growth. I think that is the main overarching theme this year here. I think come the end of the year, you're going to be like, I would have liked to have learned things quicker, but I know that it's going to take time, and I've only just begun to realize my own emotional strength. So it seems like a lot of lessons here have started by the end of the year to make sense to you. You have already learned them, but you're not really comprehending them completely until the end of the year. So I feel like you're really going to be like, okay, I'm starting to really understand myself and understand why things happened the way they did. So it's like actually kind of beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. Ninth house. Okay, travel, important. That's also higher learning and knowledge. So definitely gaining a lot of knowledge about yourself. Pluto. Ooh, you're going to be a completely different person by the end of the year. You might even change your physical appearance in some capacity. And then Libra. Libra is about balancing your life. Work-life balance is a major issue. Love and productivity and just the balance in general of your emotions, your feeling, and your productivity is going to be a major focus this year. Okay, so hopefully you like that. Make sure you did. Make sure you tip if you did. There's a link to my PayPal down below. But if you use the heart says thanks to you directly. Until next time, good luck, Leos. Whew, I need some water. Virgo, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. It's one of those heart things you can get mine directly. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one card for each month of the year and go from there. So let's get started. January. Ooh, Three of Cups is reversed. Huh. So I think your intuition is going to be confirmed about someone you should not have trusted. So I think you realize you trusted the wrong person, and there's someone that can't be trusted, and you are like, fuck, I trusted the wrong person. I'm realizing that in January, and I'm going to fix that situation very quickly. February, Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's a greedy, selfish card. So it does look like you're going to have to focus on your finances a little bit in February and those making sense for you. But I also think in February, you're going to have to challenge yourself to not get hyper-focused. It seems like you might be a little bit too tunnel visioned and you might be neglecting a few things. So just make sure you're watering all of your plants and you're planting more than one seed in February. March, we have the Nine of Cups, huge manifestation and a huge reward come March. You're going to get something that you've always wanted. I do think some of you are going to be frustrated because you're going to be like, this is what I got instead of it being the main thing you wanted, but it is something you need and it's something that's going to support your other goal. Basically, if you wanted the career but you find love, it's like you needed the love to get to the career. So it's a stepping stone, but a major achievement, and be grateful. It's beautiful. April, death, see? And this is going to change you completely come April. So by April, you will be a completely different person than you were at the start of the year. Whatever happens the month prior is going to be a death and rebirth of who you are, how you operate, and what you want out of life. So major change, life change happening come April. Okay, May, Judgment. I really see a rallying of support, a rallying of troops. I see a new friend group or a new coworker group or just a new energy around you, new support. You're going to be looking at people differently. I see you going from a really self-deprecating, negative energy into a positive, optimistic, loving energy come May. June, the moon is reversed. Ooh. Someone is going to be honest with their feelings with you, or you're going to be honest with someone about your feelings. A secret is revealed in some capacity, and an honesty and a truth is going to be very shocking. July, Knight of Wands. Ooh, Knight of Wands is about you chasing something you've always wanted. I think you're finally going to have the energy and the balls and the tenacity to go after something you've always wanted. And you're going to have the support that you've needed to achieve that. August here, the Two of Wands. Oh, healthy friction with someone. So I definitely think that there's a little bit of a fight with you and someone else, but it's healthy. I also see the Two of Wands as conflicting energies. So perhaps some of your dreams and some of your passions in life might conflict with other people in your lives, and you might be battling for the center stage. I think that's okay. I think it's healthy. Also, sometimes the Two of Wands is my sexy card or my sex card. So perhaps you might have some great sex during this time. But in general, I see the Two of Wands as conflicting passions that will give you a reward that you least expect. Okay, September. Ooh, Three of Wands. Interesting. You are going to receive some sort of epiphany through someone else. So come September here, someone that you are not expecting is going to help you out or give you an idea or an epiphany. And honestly, it might even be an enemy or someone you didn't think really liked you, but they're going to help you in a way you least expect. October here, the Queen of Pentacles. Some big moment of security. You're going to feel super secure. Something very like to make you feel very sturdy and secure is going to happen. Maybe spending money on something, buying a home, buying something like that. I don't know. Maybe feeling really strong in your career. All I can tell you is stability at an all-time high come October. Feeling very strong and confident about that. November here, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Other people's expectations of you no longer affect you. That's the message in November. Their expectations for you are not your expectations for yourself, and you're okay with that. And then we have December here, the Ten of Cups reversed. Might be an issue with family, maybe a boundary place with family, but I see this as your happily ever after changing. What you thought you wanted in the beginning of this year no longer suits you by the end of this year. And I think that you're going to be a lot more sensitive in December and a lot more emotional and caring than you are used to. So it looks like your idea of happily ever after is transformed by the end of this year. Come on, Virgo gang. The sixth house, this is your house. This is the Virgo ruled house. I'm telling you, you're planning for your future, but it's going to be a lot different than you think. Mars, your passion levels, the connection you have to other people. I'm feeling a vitality this year. Like your vitality is increasing, your sex drive, your passion, all those things are increasing. Also, I think you guys are going to be getting a lot, like sixth house is health as well and fitness and things like that. You guys are going to have your hot year. This is your year to be hot. Yes, Taurus, physical. I'm telling you, you're going to get hot this year. You're in your hot girl era or hot boy era, period. Okay, Taurus is also about stability. I don't feel like it's money this year. I feel like it's stability and what it means to feel stable. So remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my page down below. Why don't you just the heart says thanks, you can find directly. Until next time, good luck. Libra, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my page down below. Why don't you do this heart says thanks, you can money directly. So we're going to pull one card for each month of the year. So let's go ahead and get started with January. Six of Cups reverse. Something from the past that you don't want to address or deal with will have to be addressed and deal with, and you'll have to, sort of complete that cycle and make that decision. February here, Chariot, moving. So maybe moving or moving on or moving forward. I think that there's a decision here that's made in January, and come February, you're moving on and you're trekking forward. It seems like with that Chariot card, you're realizing slow and steady progress is my entire focus for the month of February. And it might be hard. It might take longer than I'd like, but I can do this even if it's on my own. March, Eight of Wands, rapid pace. So things are going to pick up pace in March. Very busy, very productive, very successful, zest for life, high energy levels, quick. Everything is happening. I'm finally getting what I wanted. Things took a really slow start in February and in January, but come March, I'm getting what I needed. I am totally getting what I needed. April here, we have the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is about expression and speaking your truth here. So January, February, March, April. Come April, with the Page of Wands, I think that you're finally confident in who you are, and you are not afraid to finally confront and tell people what it is you want, who it is you are, and what you desire. And you're going to be very creative come April. May here, the Seven of Cups reversed. So Seven of Cups reversed is about realism. And that's about having a dose of realism. So sometimes you could read that as having your bubble bursted, and that might be possible. But with the Seven of Cups reversed, it tells me you're having realistic goals and you're setting realistic goals, and you are coming from a logical place that makes sense. So for me, you're going to have a logical solution to a long-standing problem in May. June here, the High Priestess is reversed. Timing has been a little bit off and will be a little bit off. So you have a great idea and a great plan, and there's something you're supposed to do, but there's a setback and it's going to require a little bit more time to cook. That's okay. And the High Priestess, when it's reversed, tells me that you're also realizing there's someone that you should not have trusted and someone you no longer trust. That's okay. You're learning that lesson. The High Priestess, when it's reversed, also tells me that you have and are going to heal a major wound that is required to be healed in order to get the reward the following months. July, the World Reverse, ending of a cycle. Yes, you are separating yourself from something huge and on a new adventure. Like, to me, this might be finally getting rid of toxic friend groups or toxic relationships or whatever. The world, when it's reversed, is like, I've ended this cycle. I'm done. I am not doing this anymore. I'm not entertaining that. I'm starting fresh. I'm clean and I'm free. There's a feeling of freedom in July. August, the Four of Cups. Now that's apathy, but that's also detachment. I think in August, you might struggle a little bit because you're going to be like, I'm so used to being attached to other people and attached to things. I can just float around, do whatever I want. You're going to feel weird. With this newfound freedom, you're going to feel weird and be like, do I need to hitch my ladder to something? No. Enjoy the freedom of detachment. Enjoy floating in August. It's okay. It doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to feel good. In September here, we have the Nine of Swords. Now, that's a little bit of stress and a little bit of anxiety. But to me, this is about you finally having to realize that decision-making and being final with that decision-making is empowering. I think come September, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm a little stressed. There's a lot going on, but I'm in control of it. Before the universe was in control, before other people were in control, I'm in control of it. And even though I've made the decisions that have caused slight stress, I'm okay with that stress because stress is normal. So I think you're going to be more empowered and in control in September. October here, we have the Lovers card reverse. You've realized that you have sought out people that are not good for you, and you are no longer doing that. In October, you're like, you're not a high value person. You don't give me what I want. You're not in the energy I need you to be in. You're not interesting. I'm done. Instead of having people choose you, you're choosing them in October. November here, we have the Four of Swords reversed. So you might feel like you're being insensitive, but with the Four of Swords reversed, that's not taking no for an answer. You're not taking no for an answer for something in November. And you shouldn't. And come December here, we have the Page of Cups, which tells me that you are finally going to feel like you can hitch your ladder to someone or something, and it is for your highest good. You are attaching yourself and investing in someone or something by December that is absolutely for your highest good, and it is something that is necessary, nurturing, and will breed you success. Ninth house. Travel might be important, but also knowledge. Very common this year for most of the signs. Neptune. These are illusion and disillusionment. It's also about chasing your dreams. So for me, it's about perception versus reality. Overarching theme. And Aquarius. Friend group. Super important. Your friend group and the people you have around you, major focus this time. Also, Aquarius tells me that healthy levels of attachment and detachment, very important. When to use discernment with that. So if you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's links to my pivotal below. Button on the heart says thanks. You get money directly. Until next time, good luck, Libras. Excuse me. Scorpio, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. So remember, we're going to do one card for each month of the year. If you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. But if it's a heart, says thanks, you get money directly. Okay. So let's get started, Scorpios. We have January up first. The Three of Wands is reversed. Okay. So it does look like you're realizing one of the decisions you've made previously may not have been the best decision for you based off of information that is brought to you from someone else. Reassessing a decision you made. February here, the Knight of Wands reverse. I do definitely feel like come February, you're feeling slightly low energy. I don't want to fight for this thing. I don't want to put a lot of effort forward. I don't know. When the Knight of Wands reverse, it tells me you need to find a new passion. You need to find a new zest for life. You need to look for inspiration because you're feeling burnt out in February and you need to reignite your own flame. Have fun in February, okay? Don't be so serious. Have fun. March, Queen of Swords. And then your ambition comes back in March. It seems like with Queen of Swords, you finally found your thing to fight for. You're feeling invigorated. You're feeling very ambitious, very driven. And the Queen of Swords is not afraid to say what needs to be said. So I think you're going to say a hard truth, or a hard truth is going to have to be relayed to someone by you come March here. April, Ace of Cups. So April, for those of you that are single, this might be love. For those of you that are in a relationship, really strong bond or moment with your partner. But Ace of Cups is just a loving bond and a loving connection. So for me, come April, I really feel like you guys are finally going to connect with someone on a soul level, in an emotional way, and really feel like this is someone that's going to be in my life for a very long time. Okay. May here, the King of Pentacles is reversed. A switch up in career. It seems like there's a change or a switch up in career. Something maybe that you least expect, or just a change in priority or focus when it comes to your job. It could also just be something that makes you stable or makes you feel stable. So there's some sort of change. It could even be like, I thought I wanted this home, but I want this home. Or I thought I wanted this lifestyle, but I wanted this lifestyle. There's some sort of change in what it means to feel stable for you and secure. June, we have the Empress. So maybe motherhood or being a parent might be a focus. But Empress here to me also is about nurturing self-love, self-care, and nurturing others. I think you're going to take someone under your wing, or maybe be taken under someone's wing. But in general, June, it really feels like you're finally nurtured and you're nurturing. Like you're leading with love, you're feeling empathetic. And I think people are really going to hear you and feel you. People are finally going to feel your emotions and feel like you care. Healing as fuck. July, Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles is my apprenticeship card. I tell you, you're either teaching someone or learning from someone when it comes to June and July. Five of Pentacles, like my apprenticeship card. I also see that as like bestowing knowledge or learning knowledge. So really feel like a very important lesson is learned in July, like a super important lesson. And I almost feel like you need to prevent someone else from learning this. You're going to be sharing with someone that needs it as well. But there's a very big life lesson here. Very big, valuable life lesson. Okay, August here we have the Six of Pentacles. That's about accountability. It might be an important contract signed or some sort of business deal or just something like that. The Six of Pentacles is accountability and its reliability. It means that someone is going to follow through with something they said they were going to do. It's going to be very good for you, good for your stability, maybe lucrative. I also see the Six of Pentacles as you establishing a very healthy routine for yourself. So love that. Okay, September here we have the Ten of Wands reverse. A burden is going to be released from you. Someone or something is going to be removed from you, or someone is going to remove a burden from you. Someone is going to help you. You're going to get help from somewhere. I don't know, maybe at least expect, but you're going to get help that's going to really make you feel happy, relieved, and a burden is released. October here, we have the Ten of Swords reverse. Ooh. You're going to prevent yourself from self-sabotaging, because with this burden that is released, the reason for that to be released and the reason for you to have someone help you is because the following month here in October, you're going to realize one of your self-sabotaging ways and you're going to nip it in the bud before it happens. Yep, November, the Devil card is reversed. Now, come November, you're going to be focusing on your toxic behaviors and the self-deprecation that you've done, and you're going to be like, I have looked the devil in the face and lived to tell the tale, and I'm not making those mistakes anymore. Complete self-realization, self-reflection, self-healing, and self-awareness in November. You know what you did. You know what you've done, and you're never doing it again. And then we have December. The Magician is reversed. You're going to keep some things secret. You're going to realize when to talk and when to not, and when it's smart to keep your mouth shut. I think there is something you're going to be sitting on that you're not going to be able to talk about until the next year. And I think that it's okay to be in your thoughts and okay to keep some of your own growth to yourself. You don't have to share everything with everyone right away. Sometimes a secret is necessary. Leave it to a Scorpio to feel that way, though. Fourth house, home and family, and what makes you feel safe and secure is a major focus. Saturn. Ooh, okay, you're not afraid of the harder things in life, but I also see that as big life lessons this year. Big karmic life lessons. And Leo here, Leo, a little bit dramatic, but Leo is always bigger is better. And I think that a lot of times the decisions you've made and the things that you do are big, but win big, lose big, experience big, live big. You know what I mean? Like, it just, to me, it feels like you're okay with things being larger than life because it's worth it. Like, I just see it as an overarching theme. Like, bigger is better here. Like, it's okay to go big or go home this year. I know I need to. It's either now or never. So if you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. But none of these are says thanks. You can get mine directly. Until next time, good luck, Scorpios. You're going to need it. Sagittarius, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. So if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. But this art says thanks to you money directly. So what we're going to do is pull one card for each month of the year and go from there. So let's pull for January for you guys. Ooh, Four of Swords. Okay, so starting off January, that's like a rejection or a healing of wounds. I do think you're slightly licking one of your wounds because you feel like there was a setback or a failure or something didn't go the way you wanted it to go. It's okay to nurture that. It's okay to heal, but just know that that was supposed to fall apart and it's not worth it, and you'll find something better. You will find something better by the end of the month. Don't worry about it. It's okay. February here, the King of Pentacles. See? And come February here, I think you're going to find something that's going to make you feel stable, something new that makes you feel stable and secure, perhaps a new direction in career or business. I also just see in general the King of Pentacles as you feeling very strong, sturdy, and comfortable and secure in who you are. You're really going to feel like yourself again in February. March here, the Empress is reversed. You were nurturing parts of yourself that you didn't need to, and you were neglecting parts of yourself that you were supposed to pay attention to, and you're going to realize that. I also think you may have been nurturing someone that wasn't good for you, and you're going to wake up to that come March. April here, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Ooh. Someone is going to be a major catalyst and inspiration and motivation for you. And I don't necessarily think this person is that great of an individual, but you are going to find the passion and energy to push yourself forward. This person has screwed you over or hasn't been treating you the way you needed them to treat you, but you're taking that negative and making it into a big positive come April. Like, you are turning this upside down on its head, and you are going to have such a fucking fuck you moment to someone, and it's going to be beautiful. And you're going to be like, A lot of people are going to relate to you in April. A lot of people are going to relate to you. Okay, May here, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. You're changing your routine and you're changing up what is deemed as your everyday. I think you've realized you hit your ladder to a lot of things in life that were not going to pan out. And so you're completely flipping the script come May, and you're changing your course completely. And it's going to have a lot more success for you and a lot happier and easier, quicker. You were going against the grain, and now you're going to go with it. June here, the Ten of Wands, a huge burden that is worth it. So it looks like you're going to have a lot on your plate come June, a lot of opportunities, and they are worth it. You're finally feeling like you're going to be in your purpose, in your lane, and thriving. You're going to be like, bitch, I know what I need to do. I'm glad that I'm here. It sucked that it took what it took to get here, but I'm thriving. Yes, July, you are in your emperor energy. You are in control. You are dominant. You are secure. You are sturdy. It seems like you're going to be making boss moves. Very, very much in control. Other people are going to emulate you. Other people are going to look up to you. Other people are watching what you're doing. Very strong, very sturdy. Excuse me, very confident. Super, super, super great card to pull for positions of power. You're going to have a position of power in July. August here, the stars reversed. Ooh. Now, come August, okay, there's a part of you that's going to feel a little bit pressured. You're going to feel very pressured to be something that you're not or to act in a way in which you don't want to act. So rebellious energy in August, it's not the end all be all. I think Sagittarian nature here is natural to have a little bit of this. So slightly rebellious come August. I'm not mad at it. It's okay. September here, we have the Five of Wands reversed. You need to avoid an important fight. There's someone is picking a fight with you in September and just avoid. It's not worth it. They're not significant enough. I just see someone nipping at your feet and you being like, girl, bye. I don't give a fuck about you. The Five of Wands tells me you need to pay someone dust. They are not worth it. Ignore them. They're irrelevant. Period. Kiss your ass energies. Okay, October here, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. I think you're realizing that hard work doesn't equal reward always. And some of your rewards came when you worked the least. Like you had an overarching goal you've been working super hard for, and you started working smarter, not harder, and you got rewards quicker. And there's a bit of a period of you being like, really? That was the answer this whole time? In October, you're going to be like, fuck. It's okay. Why are you mad at that? You're happy. This is a happy thing. This is a good thing. This is a good energy of being like, yeah, bitch, this was easy. Yeah, sometimes things come easy. Don't be ungrateful. November here, we have the Death card reversed. See? Your mentality is completely switching by November. You're going to be like, I figured out life. What was I doing? Why was I doing that thing? It's so much easier. Yes, you have cracked the code. By November, you're going to feel like you cracked the code and know exactly what you need to do, completely changing everything about yourself and everything you need to do in order to work smarter, not harder, in order to gain success and to be happy. Love that. I also think with the Death card reverse, you're okay with changing yourself. This is a reinvention. It's like Madonna coming out with a new era. So you're going to be like, I'm a different person. I'm changing my appearance. I'm changing the way I act. I'm changing the way I talk, the way I speak. I'm different. This is the new me. And in December here, we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. See? Because in December, the Wheel of Fortune is about risks that don't take off and gambles that don't pay off. When the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, it tells me that you've realized that I know eventually this will work out. I know that this is going to be, I know if I just run full speed at this, those were pipe dreams. You've realized that you were just throwing things at the wall, hoping they would stick. And you have been fighting against being cookie cutter, but by the end of the year, you're going to realize that sometimes taking what's worked for other people and just slightly retooling it to yourself is the best course of action and gains you the happiness and success that you've been looking for. You don't need to reinvent the wheel of fortune. So 12th house, karma. Everyone's getting what they deserve this year in your life, including yourself. Jupiter, luck and expansion. Huge opportunities, though. Huge opportunities. Lots of risk taking. And Pisces energy again here. I also think your spirituality and your faith might be a little bit of not necessarily shaken, but you might be sort of reassessing your spirituality and your faith and the connection you share to certain things that no longer suit you or things that not now suit you that normally didn't. So if you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal below. But not use his heart. Says thanks to you, my directly. Until next time, good luck, Sag. Capricorn, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. So remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal below. But not use heart. Says thanks to you, money directly. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one card for each month of the year. And then we're going to see what that month is going to be about for you. So let's get started here. So first up, the King of Pentacles reverse. I think that you guys are questioning what makes you feel secure and stable. I think with the King of Pentacles, there might be some sort of setback or issue with career. But in general, the King of Pentacles, when it's reversed, tells me that what's made you feel comfortable and what you should feel comfortable with are going to conflict with each other. And I think you're going to have a revelation of what actually makes you happy. Two of Pentacles. Ooh. So come February here, the Two of Pentacles is a business deal or a business exchange that is very happy or lucrative for you. So what that means is maybe for some of you in work or in business, maybe for some of you, you get a new client or you get a really good deal. But for most of you, the Two of Pentacles says that there's going to be an even equal exchange. So something you do for someone or something gives you the same reward that you deserve back. So something is just fair, honest, and even. It seems like this is going to be a status quo fair month where what you put in, you get back 100%. Okay, we have March here. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed. So this is inconsistencies here. For me, I think with January, February, March. Yeah, with March here, it seems like other people who are inconsistent are going to frustrate you. So people who are inconsistent, people who are flaky, people who are not following through with what they say, major focus here in March. It seems like you're going to be frustrated. You're like, the previous month I could rely on people. Why can't I rely on people this month? It's okay. It's all right for some people to be slightly more delayed, okay? I don't think these people are not trustworthy. I just think they're going to take longer than you are. I think you're just a little bit too quick sometimes and too on the up and up. And I think that's a lesson you need to learn, to pace yourself and slow down. Okay, April here, the Chariot is reversed. What did I say? So slow down and a halt in April. I think you got too hyper-focused on your goals, and come April, the universe is like, slow down. Some of you might have some car issues with Chariot reverse, but really this is just about you needing to pace yourself. I think you were trying to move too quickly too soon. Like it was too much too soon. You're just like, go, 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 go. Slow down. The Chariot says that Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? And I think when the Chariot is reversed in April, it's telling you to nurture other aspects of your life and don't get tunnel visioned. I think that there are going to be some issues that are popping up in other aspects of your life, like your personal life and things like that, that need healing and need time and focus. So May here, we have the Eight of Wands. Ooh, see? Eight of Wands reverse, slowing down. I think you are pushing people. I think in May you may have pushed people, or you may push people. I think you might be frustrated. You're like, why is it taking even longer than I thought? Why are there even more setbacks? Can you guys calm the fuck down this year? You're in a go, 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 go mentality, and the universe is like, slow the fuck down. The Eight of Wands tells me that the more effort and the more energy you put into something during this month, the less productive you will be. You're micromanaging and you're choking something or someone to death. You might even be smothering a person in your life. Just relax. Let the universe handle it. You don't need to be in control all the time. Okay, in June, the Page of Wands is reversed. In June, someone is going to tell you something that you are not ready to hear. You already knew they were going to say this. You've been avoiding them telling you this. It is going to happen in June. However, once this happens, it is going to set you on one of the best trajectories that you could have ever asked for, because it's opening the box towards honesty, and it's going to allow you to finally admit to yourself that you want something different. There is a change in you and a change in your life that will happen in June that you have been scared to do, that someone is going to end up giving you the permission to do. Okay, July here, we have the Two of Cups. You will connect with someone so beautifully in July. Mind, body, soul, heart connection. Some of you might be romantic, but I think for most of you, this is about you finally finding someone you can trust. Your issue this year is that you haven't trusted the universe, you haven't trusted other people, and you didn't trust yourself. Your trust is being healed and is being given back to you in July. August here, we have the Seven of Cups. You're finally looking at life from a perspective of realism, but you're also allowing yourself to have healthy levels of optimism. Your optimism is returning to you come August. And it seems like with the Seven of Cups reverse, you're realizing that other people are realistic, but they come from a more optimistic place, and you're taking some of that for yourself. September here, the High Priestess. What did I say? Your trust issue completely healed by September. Completely healed. Trust issue completely healed by September, or at least the starting of the major healing of that. Okay. October here, Nine of Swords. That's stress. See, you are going to be comfortable with small stressors. I think in October, you're going to realize that you've been making mountains out of molehills, and that sometimes small stressors are okay. They're not the end of the world, and they don't mean things are going to fall apart. They don't mean you have to separate, and they don't mean that doom and gloom. I think you're really realizing that small stress is okay. And if as long as I'm in control and in charge of my own reaction to that, I'm happy. November here, we have the World reverse. Ending of cycles, completion of things. You're letting go of something. Something is being let go of. You're done. I'm over it. I'm letting go of this. I don't need it anymore. This cycle is over. I'm doing something fresh. Yes, because in December here, the Lover's card is reversed, which tells me someone told you couldn't do something or you couldn't be something, maybe when you're a child, and come December, you're finally going to do that. A new challenge, one that is the hardest you've ever done, will be started in December. You will have a new perspective on life. You will have a new trust with people in your life, and I think you're going down a completely different direction in your life by December, and it's a very challenging one when you're scared of, but a leap of faith that will be rewarded. Big, big, big year for trust for you guys, Capricorn. Ow. 8th house. See? The 8th house is about secrets, but it's also about the darker side of life. The sort of like the secrets, the taboos, and why people do what they do. And it's about trust and things of that nature. Yes, Uranus, curveball. See? Transformation, and it's about change. To me, I think you're not afraid to, I think you're embracing aspects of the villain, because the villain is not always wrong. They're just someone's perspective. I think you're really realizing what a villain really is, because I think you've been obsessed with right and wrong and good and bad and evil when you realize that life is shades of gray. Yep, Capricorn, there's your sign. I also think a lot of you made a lot of bad decisions when it came to your career, and you're learning that you shouldn't have made those decisions. They weren't what you wanted. They're what you thought you should have done. So if you like that, make sure you tip this link to my below below. But no, you guys are. Thanks for going accurately. Until next time, good luck, Capricorns. Oh shit! Almost threw all the cards. Whew, almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Trying to go quickly. Get some water. Aquarius, this is for your yearly horoscope for 2023. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. But no, you guys are. Thanks for going directly. So we're going to pull one card for each month of the year. And we're going to start with January, okay? So let's see how your year is going to go, Aquarius. January, King of Cups reversed. I think you guys are struggling with your emotions in January. I think you guys are learning what it means to love yourself, but I also think you're learning healthy levels of emotional investment and emotional detachment. I really feel like you guys are going inwards and learning about your own feelings and where they come from. February here, we have the 10 of Wands reverse. A burden is going to be released from you. So I think you're going to forgive yourself for something. Maybe someone will forgive you, or just someone will come in and help you with something and definitely relieve you of a burden. March here, 3 of Pentacles, might be an opportunity for work or business or career. Could be a new job or a promotion. But the 3 of Pentacles is also about your hard work paying off and the work you put in yourself paying off. Huge reward come March. April, 4 of Swords reverse. You're not taking no for an answer. So someone's going to tell you no, don't listen. You're going to keep moving forward and keep going forward with your idea. The first no is not the right answer, because it is not a no, it's a maybe. That's basically what this is. It's telling me don't take no for an answer with something. Don't feel rejected. It'll come back around. Don't give up. May, we have the Emperor reverse. So I'm a little bit concerned about you losing slight control. So just make sure that you're not reckless and having too much fun in May. But the Emperor is also about you realizing when it's too controlling. And so you're realizing that sometimes you're either all or nothing, and you can be somewhere in the middle. I think you're learning to float in the middle between being in control and also being out of control, and not being all or nothing. Like for you, it's like I'm either having all the fun or none of the fun. No, you're learning to rebalance your life. Okay, June, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is about accountability, and that is a great sign for productivity. Super productive in June, but I also feel like the Six of Pentacles tells me you're finally feeling like you're on track and that you have a plan that you like, and you're also feeling other people are accountable for their actions. I think sometimes you felt like people around you weren't accountable for their actions this year. You're going to see other people take accountability for their behavior. July, the Seven of Swords. Ooh, I see you feeling very confident in July and taking charge. Seven of Swords tells me you're going to be victorious at all costs. You don't care who it upsets. You have tunnel vision, and you're going after something. You're seizing the sword and seize the opportunity. Go for this. Don't be super focused and don't focus on anyone else. Focus on yourself, your own happiness. Seize an opportunity because it's not going to be there for too long. August, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Comfort. Oh, baby, you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. I see you indulging and being happy. I see a little bit of a calm before the storm here in August, but I really feel like you're going to be like, okay, bitch, I'm enjoying what I achieved this year. I'm proud of myself. I'm looking back. I'm enjoying, might be on vacation, enjoying a mimosa. Like, I just feel like you're going to be like, I'm comfortable. I feel safe. I feel secure. I did that. I'm that bitch. Very proud of yourself. September, the Ace of Swords. Oh, shit. Come September, there's another opportunity that is ambitious and that requires you to do it on your own. This is for you and no one else. It's your opportunity. It's for you and no one else. And it is something that's going to require a lot of alone time or separate you from some people or maybe travel or something. But it is super ambitious and it is something that is 1000% worth it. And you're not even going to see this coming because you'd be like, oh, I did that this month prior with the Seven of Swords. Nope. There's another one with the Ace of Swords coming and you're going to be so proud of yourself for that one as well. October, we have the Four of Pentacles. Greedy and selfish. Okay, some people might be frustrated with you in October because they feel like you don't have time for them. I agree, you need to make more time for other people. However, I also see the Four of Pentacles as you having to put a lot of effort and a lot of time into one thing. You are putting most of your eggs in one basket. It's okay. It needs to grow. It requires a little bit more time. November here, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. Big manifestation emotionally in November. So someone or something very emotionally fulfilling, out of the blue, spontaneous is going to happen to you. Very healing, very big, very rewarding. You manifested this in January in your New Year's resolutions type of energy. And then in December, we have the Three of Cups. You are going to be completely ignoring other people and avoiding them in December. And I'm not talking about people that are good for you. I'm talking about haters. The Three of Cups tells me that you are I just see you as being like, you're jealous. Like, I see you feeling like, bitch, I would be jealous of me too. Like, you're you're like confident and just being like, I know you're jealous. I have the life you wish you had. I know. I had a good year. I know. I'm that girl. You wish you were that girl. Like, it's what it's giving. It's giving very main character energy by December. And it's giving you feeling like, bitch, you did not believe in me. You counted me out and you didn't think I could do this. Haha, fuck you, screw you. I won, you lost. Very proud of yourself. A little bit smug, but honestly, I don't blame you for having this energy. People did not believe in you, but you believe in yourself and you got the reward because of it. 11th house, that's your house. That's the Aquarius house. Your friendships, your groups, and the organizations you're a part of, and how people think, what people think of you and how they perceive you, super big focus this year. Respect, big one. Yep, Mars, see, respect. Gaining and earning respect for yourself, the respect you have for yourself, and the respect other people have for you. Yep, Libra, see, it's all the same thing. It's about other people and the way they perceive you and the respect they have for you. You're going to be earning a lot of respect. Not only are you going to have respect for yourself, but other people are going to respect you by the end of this year. So if you like that, make sure you tip those links by PayPal down below. But not do this hard. Thanks. You get money directly. Until next time, good luck. Prayer. One more. Pisces, this is your yearly horoscope for 2023. Remember, if you like these tips, there's links on my PayPal down below. But none of you have hearts, so thanks, you get money directly. So, what we are doing is we are going to be pulling one card for each month of the year and seeing how that month will go for you until the whole year is done. So, let's get started. First and foremost, we have January. Six of Swords is reversed. So, there might be a move or a change that's a little bit stressful for you in January, but I also see the Six of Swords as you realizing that you're not supposed to change who you are. The environment around you needs to change. February here, we have the Empress. That's about self-love and self-care. You're going to be in your feelings in February. I think you need to nurture other people and other people need to nurture you, or you need to allow other people to nurture you. It seems like there's some sort of emotional lesson and emotional depth that is learned. I really feel like you're going to let someone take care of you. I don't think you guys are good at letting people take care of you. I'm going to cry. You are going to let someone in. You're going to let someone into your heart and let someone take care of you. Some of you, maybe parentalhood or motherhood or whatever will be a thing, but I think for most of you, you're going to let someone take care of you. Yes. Ow, my heart. In March, the Ace of Cups, you're going to grow so close to someone. This person from the month prior, you're going to grow so close. Some of you might fall in love with this person, or it might be someone you're already in love with and you're letting them fully in. You know, maybe you're dating them and you're finally letting them in. But this Ace of Cups tells me that this is such a strong bond. This will be a bond with someone that you share for the rest of your life. Very strong, very healing, very emotional. I'm going to cry. Okay, April. Could just be a friend too. It could just be a really close bond with a friend. Okay, April, the Tsar. Oh, bitch, you're on. This is your year. Pisces, if you do not seize your opportunities this year, I don't want to hear it. This is your year. This is your year to strike. With that star, this is your year. The star is about being on path and people are paying attention. You want to be an influencer? You better make your videos. You want to be a comedian? You better be out there. You want to be a fucking doctor? You better be paying attention and learning your shit. This is the year to put the effort forward and the energy out into the universe because it's about to come back to you. You're a star. You're on stage. People are seeing you. You're shining. You have support here from someone who's supporting your goals. The star tells me that all eyes are on you. You might be mimicked. Someone might mimic you or be inspired by you in April, but it's time for you to shine bright and it's time for you to accept that you're on stage. You're not the supporter, you're the main character. Okay, May, we have the Two of Wands reversed. See, I see with the Two of Wands in May, that's about conflicting energy, but it's also about misguided aggressions. When the Two of Wands is reversed, it's okay to step on toes. It's not okay to step on toes because you're restless. So what I'm saying is make sure you take this energy and use it in a positive way. Ruffle feathers of people that need their feathers ruffled in order for you to be productive. Don't ruffle feathers because you're bored and you want drama. Cause drama in things that give you reward. Don't cause drama because you're bored. Okay. Now in June here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So expectations are achieved, a goal is achieved, maybe money or an opportunity or maybe a job opportunity, career goal, or perhaps a promotion. But the Page of Pentacles says huge expectation received and reward received and expectation achieved. Like it seems like you're like, okay, I reached the expectation I had and I received that reward. I also see that as being generous. So you might need to be generous or maybe someone's generous with you, maybe a gift, an important gift. In June. Okay, July here, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Ooh, things are slowing down. So you had a very big beginning of the year. Things are starting to slow down in June. You're going to be freaking out. Oh my God, is everything going to fall apart? Is everything going away? No, it's just peaceful. It's quiet. Things are slowing down in July. They're still productive. They're just not as high as they were. Okay, August, High Priestess, divine timing. Something that you thought you would have in July, you will have in August instead. And the High Priestess is about trust and healing. You're going to trust a new person, or maybe this person from earlier, you're going to have a new level of trust. And the High Priestess says that there is a healing that is going to happen between you and this person. A very, very emotional, deep-seated wound is going to be healed. Excuse me, it's the truth. Okay, September here, we have the Page of Wands. I think you're finally ready to be honest with someone about something. That might be an epiphany for something creative, like, oh my God, I have a great idea for a song or something. But for most of you with the September Page of Wands, I think you're finally going to be able to say something you've been scared to say. In October here, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and I think that you're going to finally be the person that you've always wanted to be in October. I think you're like, I'm consistent. I'm actually consistent. I'm not hot and cold. I'm not one day I'm on, one day I'm off. I finally feel like I've got my routine. I'm needing to be who I wanted to be and do what I wanted to do. November here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, you guys are seriously... What a great year for Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles here in terms of November tells me that you're going to feel sturdy and like you can share the wealth and the knowledge with others. You're finally going to feel stable and secure and you're ready to share with other people. And then December here, the King of Cups is reversed. So in December here, with the King of Cups reversed, it tells me that you're realizing how to have healthy investment emotionally and when and where there it is. Like, you know, you're learning whether you're too emotionally invested or not emotionally invested enough. Like, I think you're really learning to control your emotions better in December. And I think you're really realizing when you're insensitive and when you're too sensitive. So let's see. Here we have, oh, this card flipped right over. The 4th house. So moving might be important, but home, family, and what makes you feel safe and secure. Major overarching theme here. Mars, your passion and your energy levels. I also see the Mars here as you willing to fight for what you need to fight for. Definitely feeling vital, like vitality, like an increase in your energy levels. And Taurus, consistency, routine, money, and looking good. Those are your big focuses this year. I'm happy for you. So if you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my pivot below. Button up says heart says thanks. You can get money directly. Until next time, good luck and enjoy your year.